Welcome back, folks. This is Bill from Competition Cars, and now we're going to go over the exterior of this super rare 1989 Aston Martin Lagonda. This is a Series 4. 105 of these were produced in the Series 4. Not sure how many are left, especially with the story behind this car and the condition of this car. 11 of these cars came from Great Britain. This is one of the 11. I guess it was delivered straight from Great Britain. Now, I believe that these are, based on the production dates, I believe that these are the tires that were delivered on the car new in 1989. They all have what appear to be late 88 production dates, okay? And there's not much tread missing. That helps speak to the originality of the car and helps confirm the 11,000 miles. It appears to me that this paint is original, and it also has the original stripe painted on as well. It retains the original painted on factory stripe. Now, my job right now, I just had the trunk open, did the interior video. So let's get this out. My job right now would be to look for any scratches, nicks, dings, imperfections. And there's very few. There's a couple minor little door dings that the video camera, this camera's not gonna pick up, but I've got my dent guy coming tomorrow, and those will be addressed. So you'll have a laser straight body, free of any dents. Any blemishes that we can find, we will announce. Now, this lower, they're bad about picking up some rock chips down here. So you have some of that going on, very, very minimal. No curb rash on the wheels. The tires have almost 100% tread, although they have some dry rot in between, because I do believe them to be the original tires. But laser straight body. We paint corrected this car. Had just some micro scratching it just from over years, car covers being taken on and off. But nothing critical. There was a couple spots I touched up here. A little spot on the edge here. And on this edge here. But look how beautiful that paint looks. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous car. If you look at the undercarriage video, way up under the bottom of the car on the front and way up under the bottom of the car in the back, which you cannot see while the car's on the ground, it looks like there's a little bit of scuffing from maybe where it was coming off on or off of a transport truck. To be expected, but again, you don't really see it. There were some chips here and there that we touched up on the lower valance. If you wanted it absolutely perfect, you could have someone just respray this front lower valance for not much money. We elected to leave it original. Look at the paint on the hood. Car just, the paint correction turned out beautiful. So far, the only flaws that we see are a couple of touch-ups on the edge of the door, a couple of small chips on the bottom lower rocker behind the left rear tire, touch-up marks on the front valance. Again, very minimal things that when you stand here and look at the car are invisible, you don't see them. But I am all about full disclosure. I want this car to meet or exceed your expectations. Again, beautiful wheels, original wheels, no curb rash. Now there's a couple of dings right here. My dent guy is coming tomorrow. Those will be taken out. And then I'm gonna touch up that one little spot right there. It's a little chip from off the road. So that'll be taken care of. Some rock speckles here, again, on this inner rocker, on that very, very edge, very minimal. You stand up here and you just literally don't see them. All the glass looks fantastic. Very stellar. There's one blister on this car in the paint, and I think we're coming to it. If this is not it, let's see. Oh yeah, I see it. It's super minimal. If I had not paint corrected every inch of this car myself, I probably would have missed this. But since I know it's there and I can see it, then you're gonna know about it. So around this side marker light, I can take my pinky and cover it. Right here, there's a little bit of almost like a blistering. I don't want to call it, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a spot of rust that's coming through, or just a spot on the paint that maybe there's some air had gotten in there and the paint's lifting a little bit, it's just right here around this edge. It's very, 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 very minimal, but I do want to disclose that. See, can you see it? It is so minor. But again, the car is going to do a stellar number. I want you guys to know exactly what you're getting. That way, if you do see that, which I doubt you would have seen it if I hadn't pointed it out, you don't go, well, hey, Bill, what was that little blemish on the edge of the paint there? And I think there was one other spot. I do want to go around this side on this door jamb. And I disclose this to Bring a Trailer. I'm not sure how they're going to word it, but sometimes when they word things, it sounds worse than what it really is. There's another little spot right here, a very similar spot where the paint is just blemished, and it looks like it's got a little bit of a blistering right there. And that's it. I mean, other than, again, around this side here too, there's just some typical chips that were touched up just from driving it. I mean, it does have 11,000 miles. So there it is, Series 4, very limited production, owned by Mr. Forbes, driven by Malcolm Forbes, and just documentation to back it up. I mean, where do you find one like this? There can't be many left. So if you're a British car fan, or you're an Aston Martin fan, or you just love low-mile cars, or if you want something that literally nobody else in the world probably has, with the backstory like this car has, then this is the car for you. And again, I have pointed out a few little tiny things, minor nicks and chips. These are things that I just about guarantee you would never know or never pick up and see unless you really went over this car with a fine-tooth comb, because when you first see the car, it just wows you. It looks like $1 million. But if you know me and follow me, I am all about transparency. So there it is, guys. Any questions, put them in the comment section. You're gonna see this video on YouTube first, but this will be live on Bring a Trailer, and this will be no reserve. So the high bidder is going to own this car. So get your bidding fingers ready. Don't hold back, because I don't think you'll have another opportunity to own such an amazing and unique car with the backstory, as I said earlier. Any questions, put them in the comment section. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video.